Y'all know what day it is?
No.
April Fools.
April Fools!
April Fool, just a little joke, folks.
Told you all. Yes, April Fool.
We tell practical jokes on April Fool's Day.
You'll stop with this April Fool's nonsense.
April Fool's Day is favorite holiday.
As of right now, April Fool's Day is over.
April Fool! Showtime. Yay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Welcome to it. It's April Fool's Day. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus. Kelly Lance, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty. So do you participate in the April Fool's Day? Oh, yeah, you're on.
Dude, I feel like every day so far has been April Fool's Day. There's way too much shit going on where I'm just like, okay, somebody's gonna pop out from behind the curtain and go, I gotcha.
Right, man, it's crazy. The whole world, like we talked about the other day. I mean, the whole world is nuts compared to the normal. So it's crazy. Kelly, are you an April Fool's Day person?
I used to be when my children were in school. The girls were, easily fooled, but Paul was because he's a boy, so you can go like to extreme measures.
So you're saying,
what do you mean?
Are you saying he's just smarter?
No,
the girls were falling for anything, and you need to get intricate with the intellectual boy.
The girls, you just do silly things and they love it. But Paul, you could do gross things because he's a boy. So like I borrowed I went to my doctor's and I asked for like a urine container and I filled it with apple juice. And I can't put it in his lunch. I mean, it was just fun things like that. He would be like, "What the heck?" I mean, when he was little, they were like, "Ooh."
See, funny now, funny back then. Do that today.
Right.
You're on the news. Mom gives baby urine to drink at lunch.
So yeah, I used to do stuff like that, which was the grossest thing I could do for him, and he, loves gross. So that was kind of fun for me because I don't do gross a lot.
Right. It's funny.
Yeah,
So
we were horrible. Like when I was a kid, right? For April Fools, I made my brother think I stabbed him.
What'd you do?
I chased him around the house with a butter knife. I had some ketchup in one hand, and then I shoved the end of the butter knife, the handle end, into his shirt real hard, and then rubbed ketchup on it. And he about lost. He thought I had killed him. He was like, "Why? Why'd you do this?
That's a good one.
I love you, bro."
Yeah, he was like, "You're my brother." I was like, "Taste your shirt, bro. Taste it. Taste it.
April Fool.
Your blood is delicious on fries."
Oh my God, dude, that's a good one. Wow. So Freddie Lefevre, I think, pulled a little April Fool's Day joke yesterday.
What did he say? He got fired?
Well, during the show, he said that he had to do an apology because he let an F word slip through without hitting the dump button. And then he posted on Facebook, he's like, 45 years, I guess it was a good run. And then another one, he said, can't trust the dump button and whatever. So I kind of caught on. I think he got me for like a second. And then I kind of caught on. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day. And then today they have on, this is where I know it's bullshit. Today they have on one of his buddies, Earl Mack, who's a dude from the Buffalo Soldiers, hosting. I'm like, okay, iHeart is not going to let, if they fire you, they're not going to let your buddy
come in
and host today.
You know a little bit about iHeart, huh? How they
a little bit, and that's not a thing. They don't just let your buddy come in and host if you get fired.
That's hysterical.
So anyway, that's one of the April Fool's Day jokes. I guess they put together a list of some of the companies that have done some good April Fool's Day jokes. I guess in 2015, Amazon.com reverted its homepage to the look and feel of the page on April 1st of 1999. It was a major difference. That sounds dumb. Let me see.
No, not when you're a shopper. You want everything the same. You're like, what the heck? Now I can't find this.
Plus, it's probably all books in '99. I'm guessing because Amazon started out as a book company.
Yeah.
So if they reverted their thing back, it's maybe it was all books. I don't know. These are kind of dumb. We won't get into it much as I thought we would. What else going on? Oh, I did get a text in at 419-345-3375. Someone said, "Hey, Andrew, remember when you talked about reusing your jars? It is now a TikTok hack." Look at that. I'm freaking sure she's using her Rayo's jar.
You're ahead of the game.
For what?
For leftovers.
Well, that's great. You have something in common with her. That's great.
But it's trending on TikTok.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I hear Nazis are reusing jars. Trending. I'm way above below. Was it below my time? I think I'm below my time. My 20s, 1930s. How's that feeling?
Dude, everyone is doing it now. I've started a
Candlelight?
thing.
Are we going back to that?
I have started a thing. Everyone's doing it now.
Did they watch a video of you on TikTok in a white lab coat?
I think they will just watch the show, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God, this is a great idea!" And then people start putting it on TikTok.
Pretty sure that's not what happened.
You don't know. You don't know. You think you know, but you don't know.
I said I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Like I'm pretty sure I could stand in front of God and go, "I don't think that's what happened, Lord," and He would go, "You know what? You're on solid ground, buddy."
Whatever. You don't know. So I was wondering. I was talking to somebody yesterday. And what is your favorite backyard game? For me, I can tell you it was wiffle ball. Now, wiffle ball was invented in 1953. It's for people that wanted to play baseball in their backyard. But, of course, you can't play baseball in your backyard without busting out windows. And it's the one sport you really can't play in your backyard. And so he invented the plastic ball and the plastic bat. And in the summer we would go out.
George G. Wiffle.
Jordan, yes. Is his name? Is that his name?
No,
Oh.
I don't know.
April Fools.
I thought you were serious.
Oh my god.
Thomas T. Basketball. That's how we name all our sports.
So he came in 1953 in Connecticut. He made backyard baseball possible with the invention of wiffle ball. We'd go out there from morning till night just playing wiffle ball games. Probably my favorite backyard game. Do you have a favorite Someone just text bocce ball. Bocce
Who
ball.
are you, old mobster?
Bocce ball.
Jesus.
What is bocce ball? It's a ball game, right? Where you just you throw balls at one ball, like you throw one ball,
It's like horseshoes.
but you got to get the other balls close to the.
It's like horseshoes meets. I want to say shuffleboard. Is that what it
meets
is?
pool?
What is that? What's that dumb curling? It's like shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like horseshoes meets curling.
It's ball curling.
Yeah. Yes, I do it every day. Curl my balls. They're feathered now.
Someone else said cornhole.
Not
Nope.
touching that.
Cornhole. Cornhole. Someone said they.
Cornhole's fun.
Yeah, I like cornhole. I like
Yeah.
cornhole.
It's perfect for summer backyard
I'm
barbecues.
sorry.
What?
That game needs rebranded.
What do you mean?
I'm old enough to remember what cornholing means.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
And I am never going to volunteer for that.
well, that's.
You want to play a rousing game of corn? No, I don't. I
Uh,
assume this is going to be followed up with a call from the cops.
It gets pretty intense.
Throwing your bags in my hole. No, sir.
419-345-3366.
If you get your bag in my hole, it cancels out.
No, it still makes us both gay.
Doesn't cancel it out.
Oh my goodness.
So was it two-hand touch? Right? It's like two-hand touch. That's a fun game.
That shit got out of control. That turned into
Yeah.
two-hand shove.
Yeah, it never turns. It never stays touched.
It's never touched.
Just start taking out
Yeah.
family
Guys.
aggression on each other.
You're like, clearly the dirt on your face means you're it.
Do you guys remember tetherball?
Oh my god, love tetherball.
I did too.
Love. It's funny because my daughter's getting ready to graduate. By the way, did I tell you guys that on what's today? On Friday.
Oh my
She
gosh.
got accepted to Purdue.
Whoa, Boilermakers.
Mhm.
Woo, woo.
And she made it on the baton team or whatever.
Yes.
She get a scholarship
No, they don't give scholarships for
to
baton there.
baton.
But she is going. She's either going there, or she has a tryout at Cincinnati on April 15th. So here's the difference. Cincinnati, she would be on the field. She'd be a feature twirler. At Purdue, she's a line. They call it a line twirler. So there's 5 features, 7 lines. She'd be a line twirler, but they twirl all year long, and so she'd get to go like
She'd get
basketball
dizzy.
games and not consistently,
Oh.
not constantly.
I'm
all-
like,
all-
Jesus,
all
how's
year
she
long.
not throwing up?
So she's
All day.
so she's either going to be on the line in Purdue, or she's going to try. She is trying out for the feature in Cincinnati.
If she gets that,
but
she's going to Cincinnati.
Yeah, if she gets a feature, I think she's going to Cincinnati. But the Purdue, she gets to twirl all year long. But Cincinnati, she'll be a feature, and she'll be in-state tuition.
Yeah.
So,
like,
Huge
yeah,
difference.
huge.
It's like 12,000
Yeah.
versus
Yes,
38,000.
yes.
I'm sure her mom is really happy about that.
So we'll find out what happens. I don't know. But here's the thing: is like Purdue is out in the middle of nowhere. It's like
Yeah.
it's like in the country, and then Cincinnati is
city.
in Cincinnati. So
Mhm.
it's a completely different. I think she might be more of a
Vibe.
country girl. I don't know. So we'll see.
See, people say, they're like Purdue is out in the middle of but it's a Big Ten school. So
Yeah.
so the town it's a college town.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna have college
Yeah.
bars just like
God.
Cincinnati.
The one thing you don't have to worry about is they don't call Purdue Cincinnati.
They just might not have a
Right.
Lululemon.
It's funny because she did a twirler for a day at Cincinnati. We went there, and everyone's like, "Yeah, the school is great. Just don't leave the campus area, or that bubble." And so
Mhm.
I don't know.
Is
man.
it true?
It's scary.
Cincinnati is a scary place.
Yeah.
When people walk up to you and go, "Hey, for $20, I'll make sure nothing happens to your car,"
Mm.
and you're like, you just want me to give you $20 so you don't do nothing to my car.
I'm like, okay, here you go.
like
Here you
literally
go.
nothing happens is what you're telling me.
Here's 50.
But how do you,
To doubly make sure you don't fuck with my car.
Man, I did get a text at 419-345-3375. Games now or when I was a kid? Back then, it was croquet, red rover, red light, green light. Now it's drinking wine by the fire pit.
Yeah. The
Oh,
games change
man.
as you get older.
They do.
It goes from lawn darts to who the fuck invited him? You're like, why is he here?
Remember this one, kickball. Someone said kickball. I used to love
Kickball was
kickball.
fun,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I loved
I did
kickball.
too.
You know they have a professional kickball league.
I did not know that.
No.
Yeah, you can watch it on ESPN 8.
Yeah, right?
Ocho.
The Ocho.
Oh my god! Followed up by the professional pillow fighters,
Oh,
which
they're-
I'm almost positive they wanted to call pillow biters, but it was frowned upon.
I did. Anyway, I forgot to finish my thing. So anyway, I got off on the Purdue thing. My Maisie, the oldest, is having her graduation party, and she wants tetherball. So I have to make a tetherball thing to take over there.
What do you mean make a tetherball thing?
You take a tire and then you fill it with cement, I think, and then you put a pole in the middle, and then I'm going to look it
Bitch,
up on
go
TikTok.
buy a tetherball.
Oh, can you buy them?
Yes.
Oh,
Do not bring your homemade tetherball to your daughter's graduation
Oh my god.
looking like a broke ass bitch with a basketball stapled to a rope on top of a broom handle stuck in a tire full of cement.
And then ask if you can bring your train.
Holy shit, bro. You want to talk about a story that'll be talked about till she's 40.
Oh, by the way, she is. She did one anyway. She wanted tetherball, and so I said, "I'll make sure, baby. I'll make sure you had tetherball.
Yeah, I'll get you tether.
I'll get you homemade tetherball."
Yeah, you don't need that professional made tetherball. Daddy will make you your own tetherball.
Dad, can you please just go to the store?
No, Daddy will make you a tetherball like
How
Daddy
much-
made you a Big Mac. Remember when Daddy made you a real Big Mac at home?
I also
Like-
remember the chips, Dad. Can you please go to the store?
Remember I told you the square bread was just newfangled bunning?
Oh my god.
Oh, you can buy tetherball, dude. It's $200 for a
Yeah,
tetherball.
you should just make your own.
Yeah,
Right?
make-
Get the
yes,
tire in
yes,
the
yes.
cement.
Just make your own.
Oh, Walmart's going for $89.99. I don't trust the $89.99 Walmart tetherball.
And you would trust your handiwork?
Did you guys play at
Lord
school?
have
We used to play
mercy.
tetherball at school. Did you play tetherball at school? Did you have tetherball
I
courts?
never understood. We didn't have a tetherball court,
Oh, we
but
did.
we did have a tether, like a ball hanging on a rope on a pole that nobody ever touched.
Oh,
Because I never understood what was the point of tetherball.
Okay, so you hit it one way, and then someone else hits the other way, and your goal is to get the ball all the way wrapped around the pole.
If you do, you get a point.
I thought the game was over.
Oh, so we
See,
played
clearly
till 20.
you guys
You played
don't.
to 20? Oh,
Y'all had long recesses.
Man, I know.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I had a tetherball in my house
Oh, so she was just
when
she was
we were
wrecking
when we
people.
were rich before we got a divorce.
Oh,
So I was rich for like till I was 8.
all right.
She's
Then I moved
wrecking
into the
kids,
trailer
man.
court.
Man. Someone else said we said horseshoe. Someone else said the ladder toss game. I used to love the ladder toss game, the bolo. What do they call that? Ladder toss, I guess. What they call
Yeah.
it. I like that one. We take the
Never-
golf balls and you
Is it
look
that
like
game
it's like
that-
you're Batman.
Like
And
you use PVC pipe for it?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's like a
Like-
different take on
Yeah.
horseshoe.
yeah.
Now all of a sudden you can't flush the downstairs toilet, but you're having fun in the backyard
Why? What
because
did
you
you
used all your tubes, all your plumbing.
It's just for the day.
Yeah, I know. Why does this game smell like piss?
Ew, ew,
Don't ask, don't
Don't
tell.
ask. Didn't have time to rinse it out before we played.
What is the game that kids are playing now? That there's balls and like a little trampoline, and you got to hit the ball to the trampoline.
I've seen that.
Yeah, my kids bring it to the pool to my
Yeah,
house.
it's
for
a
the
mini,
pool
it's a
all the
mini
time.
trampoline about
Yeah.
4x4. You don't jump on it, but you just hit the ball on it. Boom, and it's like 4 sides. You hit the ball on it, it goes in the air, and you got to catch it, and then throw it back, hit it back
Yeah.
on the trampoline. What is that called?
I don't
Dumb.
know, but Paul brings about
Dumb, I know.
14
Dumb.
kids
It looks dumb.
over, and oh my god, those boys
They love it.
They will risk limbs
It's hard to
to
come
win
up.
in that game.
It's hard to come up with a new game pickleball. I mean, so whoever came with pickleball, they killed it
Yeah.
because it's hard
You
to.
know, I know who came up with pickle.
Who?
An old white guy who loved tennis, but hated getting beat by minorities.
Mm.
So he was like, fuck this, I'm making my own game. Nobody beats me with the rules I make.
And he was eating a pickle at the time.
Yeah, he was like, I'll call it pickleball.
Here's a good one. Someone said take it all the way back to Red Rover or Mother May I.
Mother
May
May
I.
I. That's an oldie.
Someone said Andrew may live in Perrysburg, but I swear he'll fit right in the hood. I can see him and Josie splashing at the fire hydrant. It's true, bro. That's why the streets love me. The streets love me because I am hood.
You are not hood.
I grew up in LA, dude. All my friends.
What does that mean?
All my friends were black.
What is
You're
that?
like, you're like DJ Khaled.
Yes.
And another one.
What does that mean?
I'm so hood. You're that. We need to play that for you.
Someone said you need to put your food trucks at your daughter's graduation. Go away to make some money. I'm gonna charge them. Oh, so they said it's called spike ball, Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Spike ball with
Thank
the
you.
the trampoline and the
The
ball.
boys love it.
Fun times. Oh my god,
Mhm,
fun times. Thanks you guys. Good way to start the show. Let's get into the news. So Dale Riggs is now the funeral home to host services for Kaimani Latigue, the young girl who was allegedly killed by her own father. It's unknown when the service will start exactly, but grandmother said they're still working on plans to honor the 7th grader. So here's the thing is that mom, 13 ABC talked to the mom, and the mom's like, well, I don't think I'm going to be part of it. I didn't get an invite. And then people are like, who gets an invite to you've ever got an invite to a funeral? People don't get invites. You just put the information out there and people show up. Like, what? So I don't know. People are like, mom's trying to make a deal out of this thing. And then they say, grandma's trying to make a deal out of this thing. Jesus, dude, just let this poor girl rest. Put her down and let her rest. So anyway, why are you just staring like that? You got nothing to say?
Nope, I don't have. Everything I have to say is going to be venomous.
At who?
And
who's your venom?
Dude, I'm watching people on TikTok who don't even live in fucking Toledo
I know.
talk about this case.
Dude,
like they have a direct line to the medical examiner. They have a direct line to the chief of police.
See,
and I'm sick of it.
Well, see, and here's the thing. Here's what I will tell you. And I've backed up off on doing them because my only goal was to make things happen, and my goal was to get Richard Brown off the fucking case, and he's gone, and so I'm done. I told Grandma, I said, if you need help, I got a guy that said he would pay for whatever you need paid for. Get a hold of me, and then I left it there, and I haven't really touched it again. But I watched this one with the interview with the mom, and there's freaking coins and shit all popping up on the screen while they're doing it, and then she's asking serious questions, and she's doing like the love thing on her screen. I don't know, like you make money off the interviews or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it was ridiculous. Like you're right, it's just a feeding frenzy on all this stuff. So. 18-year-old in critical condition after being dragged by a car during a Toledo robbery. He met up. An 18-year-old met up with some guys for a shoe sale, and the robbery victim was dragged by a car. Police say now the Woodward High School student is fighting for his life. Family members say Joaquin Simmons, also known as WAK, W-A-K, suffered a traumatic brain injury. He loves fashion, and his family says he often sells his clothes and coordinates it online through Facebook Marketplace. They say the incident happened on Saturday around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was going to sell shoes through Facebook Marketplace, and an argument broke out over a pair of Balenciaga shoes and their authenticity and the price, and the family member said she felt uneasy about the interaction, took a photo of the suspect vehicle's license plate. The driver of the suspect vehicle car saw her take the photo, and that's when the passenger snatched the shoes from Simmons. He refused to let go of the shoes, and the driver in the suspect vehicle accelerated down the street. The report said the 18-year-old continued to cling on to the front seat passenger side as the car sped away and began to struggle over the pair of shoes. You gotta let those shoes go, man. Jesus. So sad. And it says the passenger hit the victim in the head with a gun while gripping his hair. He was pushed off the vehicle as the car continued to gain speed while heading down Mulberry Street near Stryker. We see them holding his hair and punching him, and then they flung him from the car, and it was going about 70 to 80 miles per hour.
Wow.
His father ran down 2 blocks barefoot. They said we couldn't move him, but we're now our baby is fighting for its life. His life, so sad. Jesus. Just graduated, or he's supposed to graduate from Woodward this year.
Wow.
They have those safe spaces now to do Facebook Marketplace exchanges at the police stations.
Yeah, well, some people don't feel safe at police stations.
I know. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know.
It's just sad it's got to that.
It's interesting because I've been following, this Richard Brown and the Kimani and the Soul City Boxing and the OSHA Jones and all that, and it's hard for victims to come forward because number one, their own family members don't want them to get into this because these men are important men in the community, so they don't want their families getting involved in it. Number one. Number two, they don't trust the police. Number three, they don't trust government. Number four, they don't trust the media. So it's like that's why they're not reporting stuff because they know. And once you report something, your name's on a report now, and it's easily accessible. And they're like, man, I don't want that smoke. And it's hard to break that cycle for people. Women killed in a crash near Luna Pier. They're searching for a man. Search for a man has been underway. A woman was killed Monday after being struck by a car on I-75 near the Luna Pier Road while running from her vehicle.
Jesus.
So after getting information from the woman in the vehicle, the agent returned to his car. The agent then heard a gunshot, saw a man running away. According to the Post, it is unknown. The man came from a vehicle that was stopped. I don't understand the story or not. It's unclear if he fired the shot. The female driver of the car then got out and attempted to run across the road and was hit by a passing car. She was pronounced dead on the scene. What is going on?
So it sounds like somebody was chasing her.
I just have to read the whole story. Okay. Let's see. After it says at 8:30 p.m., a Customs and Border Patrol agent stopped to check on a stranded motorist. Okay. Stranded motorist. After getting information from the woman in the vehicle, the agent goes back to his car. The agent then heard a gunshot and saw a man running away.
Wow.
I don't.
What?
I know, right?
It's crazy.
Wait a minute. He heard a.
So okay.
Wait,
So
there's
there's a stranded car. The agent pulls behind him. He walks up to the woman, gets her
There's 2 people
information.
in the car.
It doesn't say, but I'm assuming
Yeah,
he goes back to the car, and then he hears a gunshot. Saw a man running away. According to the Post, it is unknown if the man came from a vehicle that was stopped or not, and it's unclear if he fired the shot. The female driver of the car then got out, attempted to run across the road, and was hit by a passing car, pronounced dead at the scene. What in the fuck?
My goodness, what is going on?
I mean, there's still not a good. It's still not a good explanation of the story. Where did that dude come from? Why did he shoot? Who shot? Why did she run?
Yeah,
Well, she probably run because the dude was shooting at her. And she runs out into traffic, bam, gets hit, dies.
Yeah, I probably would have just ran to the officer.
Man, I know. I guess.
Lord have mercy.
I know. What the hell? I'm not gonna. There's too much death and gloom. Hold on, let me see.
I'm depressed.
I'm gonna skip that one. An Otsego Middle School students headed back to the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Congratulations. She's 12-year-old Kendall Mel.
Oh, she's not winning.
I know, honey. You're white.
Sorry, kiddo.
But good try on you.
Yeah. At least you made it out of the group.
Yeah.
Like,
at least you're going to Washington.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a homeschooled Indian.
You're gonna make a lot of new friends.
ASSHOLE. You guys
I'm
are.
just saying.
Can you use that in a sentence?
I know.
Yeah.
You don't have an asshole's chance in hell of winning this spelling bee. Asshole.
Can you use it in another sentence?
Yes. Your chances of winning smell like your asshole.
Oh, stop it. Jeez.
Man. It's like someone going. It's like someone going to run the Boston. A white dude going to run the Boston Marathon.
And you're standing around 14 Kenyans.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, son.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be won by someone that's chased by their tigers in their homeland.
He's like, I don't think you have lions where you're from.
That's how they train.
That's how they train, man.
Yeah.
You just throw them out
just
there.
got to run longer than the lion.
Dude, that's how much she has as much chance as a white winning marathon. I got some text message, by the way. Michelle Coleman says, "Remember hacky sack?" Dude,
I do remember that.
Hacky sack was a good backyard game. I never got into it, but it was a good backyard game.
Hacky sack were for guys who wore no shoes, played acoustic guitar, and slept with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
By the way,
D is triggered by hacky sack.
I did get a text.
Yes.
I did get a text in D to say I want D to do 15 push-ups with that shirt on. That tight ass shirt.
It's not tight. It's a regular fitting shirt.
Oh, I don't know. So the people,
You're mad because
people are watching.
Well, it's tight because
The ladies are watching.
Especially around the areas where they're supposed to be.
What does that mean?
I want to see you do 15 sit-ups with that fucking tight ass shirt on.
Me?
Yes, just
I didn't say. Why are you attacking me? I wasn't even the one
Hey,
that said
I think
it.
we should do fans only. If we're getting requests,
Or OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. We could.
I like where Kelly's mind is
Yes,
going.
we should be making some money.
fans only.
Fans only.
I know,
it.
just us and oscillators.
I think we should start making money from it.
All right, here we go. It's
This is a 3-speed.
Welcome to my fans only page. I got a ceiling fan. I got a box fan. I got one of them big ass gym fans. Remember them that create a tornado?
dude. You remember? You
Whatever.
ever go to Costco and look up those fans? It's just giant blades, just like giant ass blades,
I do
man.
remember those.
I think it's soothing. That could be a thing too.
Yeah, it's like an ASMR website.
Babies
now.
love fans.
Yeah, they do.
So that's going to be our
fan-
demographic. Is babies.
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 All right, here we go.
Mamas.
Here's the fuck story of the day. It's actually an update. Remember those 6 rednecks that got arrested for
I
holding?
read this story. Shut the front door on this. There is no way. You can't convince me that this is the truth.
This is the truth. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Here we go, Cal. Here we go, Kelly.
I
An obese woman with 5 lovers
Mm.
ordered the lovers to abduct and torture the 6th man who'd displeased her. Displease her.
Huh.
An obese woman in Ohio with 5 lovers allegedly ordered them to abduct and torture another man as revenge in a shocking kidnap case. Martina Jones, 28. Her husband, Michael Esquita, 28. Boyfriends, Aaron Bradshaw, 49. Austin Bradshaw, 23. David Cessna, 26. And Chance Johnson, 27, are facing multiple serious charges over
Of
the
ick.
kidnapping.
Of ick.
Oh my God.
You have been charged with first-degree ick.
Like,
So throw them all in jail.
dude, I got a message to this thing, and it said, what did she say?
I cannot.
This woman said, "Man, I can't find one dude. This
This girl got
Right.
5 ready
She
to
got 6. One of them just stepped out of line.
She got 6 ready to crash out for her. She goes, "Teach me, sis. Teach me."
You know what I want to know?
I want
I
what?
want to know, what did he do?
He
apparently he didn't do enough to make her
Well,
satisfied.
but there's
maybe?
5 others that could have done it.
Yeah, that's a lot of satisfying.
Really? Did you look at them? Do you think they were all satisfying?
By the way, I did
She
get a
probably had a couple for like odd
they're
jobs.
so gross.
I
For
did-
odd
That's
jobs.
so fucking gross.
I did get a text saying, "Hey, Demetrius, that obese lady had 5 lovers, and you're over here with a dog and a scarf."
Right? Oh my God.
Okay, so here we go. So Jones is said to be in a polygamous.
Mm.
Polygamous.
Polygamous.
Polygamous. Oh my God, bro.
It's a polygamous
Man, I'm a-
relationship.
Maybe I need
know.
to be in
That's
that
for
red
our
room.
I'm in-
OnlyFans page.
I'm in a polygamous. I'm gonna kick you in your pancreas.
Maybe I'm so smart. I need to be over in that hotel with pleasing this woman. I can't even say the
You'd
word.
be the one that pissed her off.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
taking that ass whooping from the Deliverance crew.
Well, you
Oh
want
my
to lose
God.
a couple more pounds, right?
I bet you squeal like a pig, boy.
I did get a text. Did they Eiffel Tower her? I don't even know what.
God.
I
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
So that's when she's in the middle,
Uh-huh.
and then one guy's on one side, another guy's on the other side, and they put their hands together like it's an Eiffel Tower.
Of course he knows.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
It's an eye full of something.
It is. It's quite a sight to behold.
So Jones is in a polygamous relationship or polygamous, whichever. Shared multiple children with the group of men. Police said the 26-year-old victim was kidnapped on March 14th and held against his will for over a week at a Red Roof Inn in Maumee. He was brutally beaten with a baseball bat, forced to stand for extended periods, given food and water just once daily. Investigators say the captive was shockingly only allowed about 10 hours of sleep during the entire 7-day nightmare. He was beaten. Being essentially tortured, assaulted over the time frame of that week. His injuries are a result of being struck with a baseball bat, struck with fists, elbows, stomping on him when he was on the ground, which over time resulted in multiple fractured bones. He was allegedly the woman was allegedly the mastermind behind the entire operation, giving direct orders to her boyfriends to beat up and assault the victim. The victim told police that the horrific ordeal began after a dogfight broke out at Jones's home. So now we're finding out more. So the woman is Jones, by the way. So the obese woman, there was a dogfight at her house. When he and Jones attempted to break up the brawl, she suffered a broken arm in the chaos. Instead of explaining what truly happened, Jones allegedly falsely blamed the victim of breaking her arm. This lie allegedly is what sparked her lover's brutal revenge. The victim was rescued when his captors...
They broke her good arm. That's why the boys were mad. That was the hand.
Who's gonna give us Dutch rudders?
Who's gonna do that now? Like, how? She got no rhythm with the left.
She had the arm of an angel. You ruined it.
She had the fingertips of Jesus.
I got a text in. What did she pay them in? Mountain Dew and Marlboros?
I swear.
I feel like it's Mountain Dew and some form of Dorito.
Someone said I can't. It's sick. They all look so nasty.
Right? Because eventually there was like a group thing going on while he was tied up. And she's just laying in one of the double beds covered by a sheet. Just demanding that they drop cheese balls in her mouth like some
oh my god,
like some Roman emperor.
She's got cheese balls all over her stomach, just laying in bed.
Like the sheet's orange. She's just laying there, barely dressed, with all of her naughty bits just out.
It's like this is what you're missing out on.
The victims on the other bed saying, I'm not missing out.
No, I'm not. I didn't know it looked like this from the outside.
Hit him again.
My God, man.
It makes so much sense now.
I know. We didn't have all these details before.
They're debating on who's going to the store, and he's just like, I'll go. And they're like, yeah, you go.
We're going to get some more of this good loving.
The victim
some more of this grease patty.
Here's
what some more Crisco.
What Steven is alluding to. The victim was rescued only when his captors allowed him a brief trip to a nearby Speedway convenience store on March 21st. During the moment of freedom, he managed to make contact with someone who then alerted his mother. When he was there, he made contact with an individual who got in contact with the victim's mother. His mother immediately rushed to the Red Roof Inn to rescue her son.
Can you imagine getting a lecture from your mom about that woman? I told you she was bad for you.
That's what happens when you have a sexual with someone my age.
Man.
Like, the mom is probably the same age as the woman.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they sing Mrs. Jones to her.
Oh, stop.
That is so. I just can't. If I were to lay out 4 scenarios for you about how this kidnapping started, and one of them was this big ass girl had 5 other lovers that she commanded beat the 6th. No one would pick that. We would be like I'd throw in a meth thing in there. That'd be the first one you'd go for.
I mean, when you look at the pictures, you think that that's her and her husband and their children. That's what the first time I looked at the picture, that's what I thought.
Right.
All right. So now let's really break it down, right? So she's got a husband, right? And she's got 4 other boyfriends, 2 of which are brothers. Brothers.
What?
Yeah.
Brothers.
Oh my God.
Blah, blah, blah.
How do you,
she is laying it down, man. That's how.
How do you even explain that as a brother to another brother? Like, hey, bro.
You want to go in on her birthday present?
Literally.
Weird.
So here's the other thing that's weird is that you got six stupid motherfuckers there. You're just gonna let this dude go to Speedway by himself? Like, not one of you wants to walk across the street with him to make sure
Trust
he comes
me,
back.
I don't think any of those guys have a good idea.
I know, but none of them think they think it's okay. You've been beating and torturing this dude. You're just gonna let him open the door and walk out by himself? Like, what are you doing?
I believe he's gonna come back,
Right,
but I guess he did
come
come back. I mean, he did go back.
Did he come back?
Well, he had to if he alerted them and he
Yeah,
went back,
mom-
and then the mom came to get him.
Mom came to the rescue.
So
That's
Red
crazy.
Roof
Why
Inn.
would you pick me up at the Red Roof? Pick me up at Speedway.
Speedway,
Yeah.
Right?
Can you pick me up where I was kidnapped and tortured?
I got to get my wallet.
Right? He just wanted to see his mom beat her ass.
And as he called to the scene,
Wait till my mom gets here.
She's gonna beat you up.
officers obtained warrants, placed the hotel under surveillance, and later arrested all six suspects before they could flee the area. The victim was rushed to a hospital with injuries covering his entire body, though he is expected to survive. During the investigation, police discovered that the woman reportedly maintained romantic relations with all 5 of her male accomplices, has multiple children with them. It's clearly a strange situation when you have multiple adult men involved in a relationship with a female, and then this whole felonious assault / kidnapping takes place. Definitely not something that has normally happened in our city, said the police chief of Maumee. The 6 suspects faced a judge on Monday in Toledo. Each had their bond set at a hefty $200,000. By Thursday, all 6 were
Or
indicted.
as they like to break it down, 70,000 Marlboro miles.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
By Thursday, all 6 were indicted by a grand jury. 1 count of kidnapping, 3 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of tampering with evidence.
Which is funny because none of them can count.
I mean, someone said if you
count to 5.
if you close your eyes and not look, a BJ still feels good, right?
No, it does
You know,
not.
you know what they say? Getting a what do a tightrope walker, guy in a tightrope, and someone getting a BJ from this woman have in common? Neither one of them want to look down.
There's no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
He
my-
loves his joke.
I know.
He loves it. He loves it.
His mom busted in the room with a slingshot and saved him. Oh my God.
Get the hunting slot. Is what we're doing here. They done defiled my baby.
There you go. It's in.
They defiled my baby.
Michelle Coleman said, "Wait, that story's local." Absolutely,
Yeah.
Michelle. Absolutely.
Toledo, you'll do better here.
Yeah, you'll do better than Mommy. I'll tell you that. We ain't gonna hurt you, and we ain't gonna let no lady with 5 boyfriends kidnap you.
Oh my God, that is crazy. All right. Someone said, "What does a DoorDash driver and a gynecologist have in common?" They both can smell it but can't eat it. Oh my,
my God.
Come
my
on.
God.
That's
Come on,
perfect. That's
guys.
hilarious.
That
I
is
w- I want more of those.
I know.
my gosh.
So, I did get a text after hearing that story. I'm hungry and horny.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
That's funny because I'm the opposite.
Maybe they all have a feet fetish and she had cute toes, someone said. By the looks of those men, they were probably just happy to get any kind of sex. Didn't matter how she looked. Man.
And
It's not even that she would look bad. It's just that how do you get 5 men, like the way you look, get 5 men that to do this?
You got to do some things that
Right.
they have never ever seen before.
Right, exactly. Whew, that is the fuck story of the day
It's crazy.
update.
Wow.
Homelessness numbers are on the rise in Lucas County. They're saying that more people living on the streets in the area than any other time in the past decade. So that's not getting any better anytime soon, man. Where do I go from here? A Franklin Park Mall shoppers react to store closures and the future of the mall. Some of the most recent businesses to close their doors included the Macy's, the Forever 21, the BD's Mongolian Grill. If you look down at that Macy's wing, it is completely empty and looks crazy. Like, what are you? I don't know, man. I saw this buddy of mine. He owns a food truck, and he's like, "Hey, we're opening our food truck in the mall food court." I'm like, "Hey, you're about 20 years late on that one."
Mm-hmm.
Who's opening things in the mall? I'm like, good luck though, man. I hope it works for you. But yeah, dude, the mall is just not a thing anymore. It's sad. Dude, I had so many great times at the mall. We would go there. We'd take the bus there. It was a straight shot. We would take the bus there on Saturday, hang out all day. The movie theater was attached. We go to the movie theater. The skating rink was right across the parking lot. We go to the skating rink. I mean, we would just be there every Saturday all day long, hitting on the ladies. Man,
did they hit back?
Shut up.
That's called a Kelly comedy grenade.
I was waiting.
It exploded, and then she got hit with shrapnel and started laughing.
Fire in the
hole. Forever 21, someone said, is going to have a shop inside of J.C. Penney's because they're owned by the same company. All right. Well, it's just sad. I mean, the way the mall. Did everyone else have good times at the mall, man? I loved the mall when I was. I mean, some of my favorite posters I ever got, I got from the mall. Like, oh, for sure. Like, oh my god, I got my Farrah Fawcett poster. I got the Charlie's Angels poster from the mall. I got one poster that had a brunette and a big busty blonde on it, and they were sitting on like a Ferrari, and they had bikinis on, and it said Miami Nice. Miami Nice. Yeah. There was no way my mom did not know she had a heterosexual boy in that house.
There were signs.
Yeah, there were signs. Like, I knew when she stopped picking up my socks.
What's that? No, you know what? I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
She was strangling his hamster.
Frustratingly.
Oh my god! Yeah, the mall was
said squeaky squeaky.
The mall was fun times. All right, let's move on to something else here. Let's see what else I got. Give me 2 seconds. I'm right in the middle. I'm right in the middle of doing something at the same time. Because I found this new app that makes songs.
Oh Christ! Yes.
No.
So I'm trying to make a song. I'm trying to get it to make a song about the kidnapping in Mommy and see what it comes up with.
Oh God.
It's a genius app, man.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, stop it.
I would listen to that song though.
Well, you're about to find out. Someone said Southwick Mall. I miss those times. For sure. It was good times. All right, let's move on to what else?
The kidnap song?
Yeah. I'm working on it.
How long does it take the AI to make stuff like that?
Not very
8 seconds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not very long.
I mean, you can tell it made it in 8 seconds.
It does.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah,
Don't be a hater. You cannot.
I'm
These
just
songs
saying,
are good.
They haven't quite, AI hasn't quite figured it out yet.
They absolutely have figured it out. Lucas County Sheriff's Department
stands on that hill about AI.
Lucas County Sheriff's Department suspended following a use of force investigation. Lucas County Sheriff's Deputy Richard Strong has been suspended.
You should have known his last name's Strong.
How's
he not supposed to go over the top with force?
3 others.
You didn't hire Richard Weak.
I apologize. I didn't know my own strength.
I mean, it's literally in my name. It says I squeeze too hard on a handshake. It's just something I do.
I can't hold pets.
I know. That's why my wife left me. I bang hard too. It's crazy. I bring the pain.
All right, here we go. I'm creating the song right now.
Please don't.
Okay, shut
Why do I feel like I'm begging you not to assault me?
Please don't.
Please don't. Please, I'll give you anything you want. Just stop. Just stop. We'll pretend this didn't even happen. I won't call the police or anything.
For $20, I'll make sure that song doesn't get played.
It says crafting your first hit You're crafting your hit. Oh, it's ready to play. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, you guys. Hold on. I don't want to play it now because I want to play it on the air. So I need to copy the link. Hold on.
I like the intro.
Right? Okay.
It's definitely giving it the country vibes that it needs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on.
This sounds like either like the opening that it needs, or somebody's about to tell me about a great break deal I can get at Midas.
Yeah. Or an ad for Red Roof Inn.
Yeah.
Tired on the road? Why don't you come into Red Roof Inn?
Damn it. I gotta figure out how to download.
We'll leave a fight on.
My Lord.
What?
Live entertainment.
Yeah, this is live, Kelly. God.
Can you stop?
Yeah.
Me? All right, I'm working on it. All right, I'll work on it on the break. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Bowling Green selects new police chief. Justin White will succeed current police chief Tony Hattrick, who's retiring in the force in May. DeWine signs transportation budget with provision to create an alternative of Toledo to Columbus route. So
for what?
For the people trying to go Toledo to Columbus. What do you mean for what?
Yeah, but is that a huge thing? Are people going from Toledo to Columbus a lot?
I don't know.
Look, I don't understand it.
What don't you understand?
We've been talking about it for
I know. I just don't get why all of a sudden we need a direct route to Columbus.
That's all I was wondering.
We have ways of getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take those country roads from me, how am I going to smoke pot?
That's a good point.
And then there's that.
But it's a good point.
We've got questions and we need answers.
Pickle Zone in Holland is set to start taking reservations on Saturday with play starting on Monday. So we've talked about the new downtown Toledo Pickle. Now Holland's got a new Pickle Zone, which is professional indoor pickleball courts for all skill levels.
How much is that?
I don't know, because
I tell you that ain't free.
Toledo Pickle, how much you say that was?
It's $20 an hour per person if you just want to rent a court for an hour.
Yeah, I don't know. It does not say, but they are starting to take reservations Saturday, and they'll start next Monday.
Pickleball is not a sport for everybody. It is literally, it is like the new golf. It's being priced out of what average people can afford. It is for the well-off, well-to-do, those people who want to feel like athletes but don't want to put the effort of actually doing a sport. And so, are you dropping $20, Andrew, to play pickleball? $20 an hour?
No.
Are you getting another friend together and you guys are going to spend $40?
I don't need that. I don't need. There's a nice course for free in Perrysburg. I'm going to go to the free court. I'm not going to go.
I know, and they're in Perrysburg, so that's virtually you can't get there. Ain't nobody coming over the bridge to play pickleball in Perrysburg.
Pickleball requires a credit score of at least 675.
Oh my God!
I was at a listing appointment yesterday, and her child was playing pickleball. He was 16. She's like, he should be home by now. He's playing pickleball.
Really?
I think that pickleball is spreading to younger kids now too.
Yes, it's crazy.
Or just younger kids who want to bang older ladies.
Oh my gosh!
That's where you find them
playing pickleball today.
I've got a pickle for you.
Oh God!
It's ridiculous. You are ridiculous.
Lord.
It's my gherkin.
That's why they can't have pickleball courts in Toledo, the bad parts or something.
Yeah,
and you gotta, we got flashers.
All eyes are on today's race for an open seat in the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Conservative candidate Brad Schmel is facing up against liberal contender Susan Crawford in a contest that's going to determine the battleground state maintains its 5-4 liberal majority or shift to a conservative control. The race has become the most expensive judicial race in history, $26 million just by Elon Musk. And they say that's more than a Senate seat. That's more than in the history of this country.
Wow.
So I don't know, man. What is going on with our politics, bro?
There are a lot of things that you should be able to buy when you have money.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to buy a yacht. You should be able to buy an island. You should be able to buy a mansion. But you shouldn't be able to buy an election. You shouldn't be able to purchase a judge. It shouldn't be something like that.
Mm-mm.
It's that alone should give people pause.
I know.
And it doesn't.
It doesn't. As long as it's on your side. If it's on your side, you're loving it. And if it's not on your side, you're appalled by it, and that's the way it is. And where everyone should be like, no, this isn't right. Like, it doesn't matter what side you're on. I got to say hi to Alicia. Our good, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Alicia, my favorite Facebook cousin. She's listening to the show for the first time. She says, sounds great. Thank you so much. Listening for the first time. Thank you to the first timers. Let me see what else is going on. Senator Cory Booker launched a marathon speech on the Senate floor last night. He was going to stand there and talk. I don't know what is that going to do? He's going to stand there and talk all night. Okay, well, that's going to defeat Trump. The Trump administration admitted they mistakenly deported a Maryland father to El Salvador, where he is now being detained as in a notorious mega prison. Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia fled gang violence in El Salvador, was granted protective status in the U.S., but the Trump administration now says it can't get him back, despite fears he could be tortured or killed. Unfucking believable. Jesus, poor guy.
Did they say why they couldn't get him back?
Because he's in El Salvador. We don't have jurisdiction over El Salvador.
But you can't have a
and
meeting?
he's probably dead. I mean, did you see how they're keeping him? Like, I know some are gang members, but we know some are not, and they're just stacking them on top of each other, and they just got to sit there 24/7. They got to just sit in this cage.
That's messed up,
bro. And I hate gang members. Okay, I'm not supporting gang members, but this is fucked up. Right? Am I the only one? I don't know.
Were you ever in a gang?
No. My friends were all Bloods. No, I'm sorry. My friends were all Crips. They weren't allowed to say any word with a B because my friends were Crips. And so, like, if you wanted to say, hey, so let's say, give me a B word.
Let's go around the block.
Let's go around. We'd have to say, go around the flock. You couldn't say that. You couldn't say any word with a B. It's true.
That's bullshit.
Honestly, let's work on our bylaws a little bit, Crips. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I think there's other things we need to worry about whether than we need to drop the B. This ain't Michigan, Ohio State. Like, we ain't dropping the M off of every goddamn thing.
Producer Doug said you were in the moped gang.
Oh my god!
Even as a kid, you didn't like start your own little gang.
All my friends were. Look, here's the thing.
Oh, you guys were in real gangs. Your friends were in real.
Oh
gangs.
yeah. No, dude.
But they didn't want the white boy.
I hooked up with this. This girl, beautiful. Oh my god, probably the most beautiful girl I've ever been with. I hooked up with her, and her boyfriend was like a head of a gang. So she was cheating on him with me.
Head Mac?
No, it wasn't Head Mac. It was a different guy. But she was cheating on this.
So cheesy.
She was cheating on this guy with me, and then he put out when he found out, he put out a hit on me, and my friend was in the middle. Like, he was in the gang, but he was friends with me, and I wasn't in the gang. And one time I pulled up somewhere, and the dude was there, and he had his gun out, and he was running at me. And my buddy goes, you got to go. And I pulled out just before he got to the car. It was scary shit.
Huh.
Yeah, but I was never in a gang. And my friends all smoked weed and dealt drugs, and I never did any of that.
Did you ever bang the chick again?
I don't think so. I think I was pretty scared after that. I had to hide for a while, though. I mean, I couldn't go places because
you're like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Well, here's why I was able to hide, though. It was good because I lived in Diamond Bar, which is like Perrysburg
in West Los Angeles, born and raised. On the playground is where I spend most of my days, chilling and feeling, waxing and relaxing, banging some chicks that are all in the gangs. Had to leave. Perrysburg's where you ought to go.
So no, I
packed up and started to live around snow.
No, what was I saying? Oh. So I got
have AI make that one.
I got bused to the ghetto for school. I got bused there, so I only went to school there, and then I would come back to the suburbs. So I was able to stay safe and then I just had to stop going to school there because the guy was going to kill me.
Because you lived in the burbs.
Mm-hmm. I lived in the burbs.
That's not funny, but it is.
Right. I remember this one buddy of mine. We were at recess. You guys have never done this. It's the only place I've ever heard of doing this. Every quarter we'd have like a lunch dance. So like a real DJ, and at lunchtime it'd be like
So cool.
Jams hitting, and we would just be out there dancing on the playground and blah blah blah. It was fun.
Mhm.
And then
This is why they say people in California don't get the Midwest.
Oh.
Because you motherfuckers out dancing at lunch.
Dude, it was a blast.
We have 25 minutes to eat, and it's back to class.
Yeah.
No recess.
Dude, so they would do like an extra long one every quarter, and then we'd be out there for like an hour just freaking dancing, or DJ, like a hardcore DJ, like spinning tunes and stuff. And then my buddy, he got on the mic because he was a rapper, and these two girls, they weren't the best looking girls, but they were sisters. And so back in the day, you'd make fun of people. Like, you'd like, what do they call it, crumbing, or what do they call it, bagging? We called it bagging back in the day. What do they call that?
Well,
The
we used to call it-
dozens?
we
Is
used
it
to call it
dozens?
the dozens.
The
It used to be
dozens?
called snapping.
Yeah.
So he just started roasting these girls, like blah, 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 just roasting. Everyone's laughing, dying. These girls go up and beat the shit out of him right on the playground. Actually, it was our last dance that we ever got to have, because they beat the shit out of him. And he was so embarrassed. He got beat up by girls. He never came back to school. He left school and just never came back.
It'd be hard to be a rapper with the,
Yeah.
the rap of being
People be
beaten
Put your
up.
hands
on
up.
him all day long.
People put your hands together for a bitch slap. MC bitch slapped. Yeah, it's crazy. Dropping balls that hurt.
All right, man, we were running so long, it's ridiculous. All right, I got the song made about the woman that had the sex slaves. We'll play that. It's an AI song. We'll do that coming up here in a second. But we got to take a break. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
All right. You guys ready? I'm ready for it. All right. From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Stephen B on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Right now, we are looking at traffic, and we do still have the on-ramp closed on I-75 southbound due to construction. And we do have slow traffic currently on I-475 between Corey Road and Monroe Street exit. So if you are in that area, it is a disabled vehicle. So make sure you guys are steering clear of that area, or you're going to get stuck in traffic. You pay what we pay when you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo. You get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for. We'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. Learn more. Visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today. And now we are looking at the Furniture Palace forecast. It is currently 29 and sunny outside. There's going to be mostly sunny skies on the day with a high of 42, followed by a low later on of 29 tonight. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'd say my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. And as we learned yesterday, State Line is now going to be available at Meijer stores beginning in about a month. We'll keep you updated. Until then, you can get it at the farmers market on Saturdays, or you can get it online at StatelineSauceCo.com. You got to try it, man. Meijer tasted it and said, man, we got to have this in the stores. You got to taste it for yourself. StatelineSauceCo.com. Get sauce.
Mic's off. There we are, guys. It is that time. We are in spring. There's allergies, and maybe you need a little IV boost to get you over that hump, whatever it is you're going through. Right now, Holy Grail has the hookup on IVs. Any 2 vitamin drips for just $150, with an addition on $20 each per add-on, whichever one you want to add to your collection of IV boosts. Also, don't forget, they will come to you. Just set up your consult. Go to www.thestabbynurse.com or call at 419-388-7760. Don't forget to ask them about parties. That's right, they do parties of IV drips. If I can't have a stroke, I will continue this ad. Yeah, that's right, guys. If you want to go to www.thestabbynurse.com, get some IV treatments today. Holy Grail Wellness is the only place doing it, and they want to hook you up.
We've all heard about it, the Japanese head spot, and it is currently available at Skinology. This ultimate scalp facial will dissolve your stress as they lavish your scalp. They include a scalp analysis, a detox treatment, a deep conditioning treatment, a hair mask, and a scalp massage. Spoil yourself with a rejuvenating treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and renewed. After all, your scalp deserves some pampering too. To book your appointment, go to skinologyfacebar.com.
Regan Insurance has been protecting Toledo families since 1967. 1967. You want to need a policy, whether it's personal auto, homeowners, business, commercial, umbrella policies, life insurance, annuities, recreational vehicles, farm owners. Regan Insurance has the policy for you, and they're going to save you money. And they're an independent insurance company, meaning they work with all the insurance companies. They don't have to just throw you into pigeonhole you into one and make you pay whatever that pays. No, they're going to get you the lowest price and the best coverage for you. Find out more. Go to Regan Insurance, REGANINS.com. Regan Insurance. Go give them a call today and save money on your auto insurance and any insurance you need.
Shopping for a new pet can be so exhausting. Constant phone calls, visits to pet shops, shelters, and breeders. Simplify your pet buying experience with Express Pets. Just locate an Express Pets kiosk near you. Find your favorite pet and swipe any major credit card. Within seconds, your Express Pets pet will drop out of the delivery window and into your heart. Choose from dogs weighing less than 20 pounds, house cats, gerbils, parakeets, goldfish. If you can think of a pet, we probably have it boxed up and sedated right now at Express Pets. With over 1,200 Express Pets kiosks in the United States, they're easy to find. And don't worry, all Express Pets kiosks are checked weekly to ensure pet safety and freshness. Plus, in the event that your Express Pets pet isn't 100% healthy, just return it to the kiosk shredder and take home any other pet of your choice. And for exotic pets, make sure to check out Express Pets Plus, the bright yellow kiosk filled with lemurs, pythons, parrots, and more. Express Pets and Express Pets Plus, your neighborhood pet store in a box.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, Stephen B. Hardy. Okay, before we get into Steve Sleaze, I have the song here. This is a song written AI about this woman in Maumee at the Red Roof Inn that was holding this guy hostage with her sex slaves and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. The song is called 5 Hearts and Chaos. And here you go.
She wore a smirk like a crown of thorns, with 5 hearts wrapped around her storm. With whispers sharp and promises cruel, she played them all like broken tools. Obsessions dance on a razor-thin wire, an orchestra fueled by twisted desire. She said, jump to the fire, don't think twice, and down they fell to pay her price. 5 hearts on strings she pulls so tight, a puppet master in the dead of night. Through love or fear they'd all obey, she'd make the world bow in her wicked sway. 5 hearts on strings she pulls so tight, a puppet master in the dead of night. Through love or fear they'd all obey, she made the world bow in her wicked sway.
Okay, if you want to get the full version, please go to the website and listen to it.
Well, hold on. One more chorus.
But she had puppets she could mold, a 6th flame she sought to snuff when love turned jagged, playing rough.
I mean, look, you can hate it if you want. but it made it in 8 fucking seconds. I mean, it's you
can tell it did though.
No, you cannot. You're a musician. You cannot tell it was made in 8. There's no way.
Dude, lame from the Taylor Automobile Studios.
Lame,
not
What?
live. Lame.
You were
Kelly
really
rated you lame.
You guys were gonna hate it from the beginning. It's amazing what it can do.
Hey,
You
I
guys
was
are
rocking
ridiculous.
to it. It was catchy
Exactly.
with the music, but
I just got a text message from the lead singer of Nickelback,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "Stop playing that fucking song."
There you have
the
it.
lead singer of Nickelback texted you.
Well,
Yeah.
what else he doing?
I told him to stop. I'm like, you are in clear violation of the order.
You guys,
You know what you should say, Andrew? When's the last time he made a song?
Right? Exactly. I
What
mean,
you guys don't know is he sends us songs all the time.
then they're all good. You guys are haters. It's so funny.
At 11
You guys are
p.m.
not-
at night,
you guys
we
are-
have a song,
you
and
guys
it's
are-
bad.
It's amazing. You guys are,
You know what? If
guys
it
aren't
was
gonna like
anybody
anything.
but you sending me that shit at 11 o'clock, I'd be like, you're drunk.
I know, and then it sparks like an hour of controversy.
Someone said, I see you guys are wrong.
It
Someone
does.
said that song was cool, just like Andrew's shirts are cool that he wears.
Okay.
See?
Mhm.
People
All
like
right,
me.
so your best friend thinks that it was good.
It was-
Look at this piece of crap. Sorry.
Got it on my back.
All right,
It's got a picture of Prince on it.
Steven.
And I don't show my tits.
You guys are ridiculous. That song was amazing. You guys are ridiculous.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Drink your water full of crap.
Handful of mud and sling it.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Someone said Morgan Wallen just tossed a chair and walked out.
Jeez.
Speaking of Morgan Wallen, Steve Sleaze, Steve's off today. The internet is still talking about why Morgan Wallen left the stage at the end of his most recent SNL appearance. Was it an honest mistake or was he mad? The New York Times and Today both did write-ups on why it's such a hot topic. Basically, he's a big star. There was the COVID protocol thing last time, and yes, musical guest usually hangs out up there. It also looks more abrupt because he walked off the front of the stage right past the camera. So here are a couple updates on what people are saying. It looks like the cast isn't sure what happened either. Longtime cast member Kenan Thompson told Entertainment Weekly he definitely noticed and thought, I wonder what that's about. Quote, I don't know if he understood the assignment or not, or if he was really feeling a certain kind of way. He joked that his first thought was Morgan, quote, had to go to the potty or something. The first official story, Morgan just did what he'd done in the dress rehearsal. Oh, the official story, Morgan just did that's what he did in the dress rehearsal. He got done and he walked off the stage. So he just figured that that's what you're supposed to do.
Mhm.
Kenan also noted Morgan isn't the first person to do so. Prince also left the stage once, but they weren't surprised because he was notoriously standoffish. So number 2, did Morgan get snubbed by Lorne Michaels? Someone who claimed they were at the taping said before it happened, Lorne walked up and hugged host Mikey Madsen, but ignored Morgan. Quote, when Morgan came toward the stage, Lorne turned his back and walked away. They claimed it was obvious and purposeful, but it is a random internet comment, so it could just be nonsense. We don't know. Also, one of the writers trolled Morgan on Instagram. Morgan posted a shot of his jet while leaving New York with the caption, "Get me to God's country." So a writer named Josh Patton used the same caption under a shot of a Krispy Kreme truck. Is Morgan welcome back, regardless of why it happened? It sounds like he can come back anytime. He talked to TMZ, talked to sources close to NBC who said there's no bad blood on their end, and they'd love to have him back. So that's the latest on the Morgan Wallen drama.
2 days talking about a man just walking out of a room.
Well, you're not sure what happened.
He left the room.
He was tired.
You guys are ridiculous. Here is Dave Coulier is cancer free. Here he is talking about that.
I've had 6 chemotherapy treatments. I just finished the 6th one. And with that 6th one came the lowest point on the roller coaster ride.
Just after his final round of chemo, the Full House star coming down with a cold that led to a hospitalization.
I was in the hospital for 4 days. And they pumped me filled with fluids and antibiotics. It was a rhinovirus. Because my white blood cell count was so low, it wasn't able to fight off this common cold virus. My doctors later told me if you would have waited another 48 hours, you would have been in a real battle and we might not have been able to turn this around. My doctors called and they said, well, we wish we had better news for you. And I just went gulp. And they said, you have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, the most aggressive kind. It's called B-cell.
The comedian getting through treatment with the support of his wife, Melissa.
We've been a team. I think it would have been a totally different journey had she not been with me.
And his TV family.
Dang it, you two made my eyes water, and now they're frozen shut.
We're a family. And so we get these text strings, and it's always funny, and that keeps us connected. And, you know, Candace has FaceTimed me a couple of times, and Lori has FaceTimed me a couple of times. John FaceTimes me like every day. We're very close. I love them all so dearly.
Just this week, Dave finally became a grandfather for the very first time. His son welcomed a baby, and he and Melissa are so elated.
Good for him, man. Everyone, I don't know anyone that doesn't love Dave Coulier.
Yeah,
and that was
Alanis Morissette.
other than Alanis Morissette, but good for him. He's cancer free. So Gene Hackman's mother-in-law doesn't want police body cam footage released. Yes, Gene Hackman has a mother-in-law. We remember back in February, the body cam footage exists of police finding the bodies of Gene Hackman and his wife Bestie back in February. Pictures were also taken, and there are people who want all that material released. Yashi Feaster is not one of them, and she may have a legit legal claim because she was Gene's mother-in-law. Yes, 95-year-old Gene Hackman had a mother-in-law.
His wife was only 60.
Oh, okay. So the Betsy was only 65.
Yeah.
Yoshi is her mother. She's 91, and
one of the best characters in Mario.
and she'd like to keep pics and video of the bodies under wraps so she can grieve in peace. Legal documents, she said, quote, a constitutional right to avoid seeing images of my daughter's home, her dead body, her husband's dead body, and their dog corpses. Now, a New Mexico judge ruled yesterday photos and video from the scene can be released, but any images of Gene and Betsy cannot. They have to be either blurred or edited out. Did you see Kanye West, dude, in a KKK outfit? Yeah, man.
What?
Kanye West.
What?
Yes.
Is he trying to blend in so he doesn't get caught up? Is that he's wearing the uniform?
He was in it.
He's undercover.
Yes, under a bunch of covers. He's under sheet.
He wore it to an interview. He wore it to an interview. I'm going to show you this freaking picture. It's crazy.
Did he have the hood and everything on?
Yes, he did. He had the hood and everything. Like the
Is he reclaiming his power?
Dude, hold on. Look, there he is.
Lord.
He's in an all black KKK outfit.
What the hey?
How do they get that cone to stand up?
I don't know.
Like,
it's got to be cardboard there.
Like it's got to be like a dunce cap, right?
Right.
Like you got to put the dunce cap on to fill out, or you're a cone head.
So he does this interview with this guy in this KKK outfit. And then he says, quote, I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with them, but that wasn't God's plan. So basically he didn't want to, didn't want to have kids with Kim Kardashian. So Kim and Kanye's kids are 11, 9, 7, and 5. And by the way, Kanye showed up at the interview again. It's like, dude, your kids don't want to hear that. Like, what are you doing? Your kids don't want to hear that you didn't want to you didn't want to be a dad with their mother.
Mental health is a real thing. I mean, it's
why do people let him talk to anybody?
I don't know.
Kid Rock was at the White House to see Trump sign an executive order targeting ticket scalpers and price gouging.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that. Ain't nobody buying his ticket. He needs scalpers. People trick them into thinking they're going to see Beyonce, and then Kid Rock's ass comes out.
And then he gets mad. Nobody likes him, so he says, fuck y'all, and he gets off the stage.
David Hasselhoff did not attend his ex-wife Pamela Bach's funeral. Macaulay Culkin says none of his father's children or grandchildren want anything to do with him. Here's good news for Demetrius. We've heard about this movie, this Looney Tunes movie, and it's called. Let me find the name of it. It's called Coyote versus Acme, and it's a movie about the Looney Tunes, and Warner Brothers shelved the movie. So what they did was they shelved it. It took a loss for a tax write-off. Took a tax write-off, tax loss. And they said no one's going to see this movie. And actually, Will Forte, who's in the movie, said, "Dude, it was a great movie. John Cena was in it. Like, why are they not showing?"
Say no
movie?
more. You said John Cena was in it.
Yes.
Holy shit!
That's why nobody wanted to see it. They couldn't see him.
So Warner Brothers spent $70 million making it, in which Wile E. Coyote finally sues the Acme company over the many faulty products that hindered his attempt to catch the Roadrunner. That's the basis of the movie. So you see him sitting at a judge or a table, defendant's table.
That's genius.
It's genius. Thank you.
That
it's
is
genius.
Yeah.
But they shelved it and took the tax write-off. But now a company called Ketchup Entertainment is about to put out in theaters. They bought it for $50 million from Warner Brothers, and we're going to get to see it. And I have a trailer. So here you go. This is a trailer featuring the. Here we go.
The coyote's after you. Roadrunner, if he catches you, he's through. That coyote's really crazy clown.
I guess it's just the theme. I thought it was the trailer. It's just the theme they released.
Who knew they had AI?
Who? What do you mean?
For that theme song.
That's the old school theme song.
I know it sounded horrible.
I know. But that's good news. The movie's going to come out. I didn't know I don't know what Last of Us is. It's a big thing, I guess. But if you're a fan of Last of Us video games, you pretty much already know the HBO series is going to end because co-creator says the show won't go past its source material the way Game of Thrones did. So I guess in the video game, I don't know what happens, but
he dies.
Okay, so once he dies, then they're not going to try to keep it around because that's what happens in the video game. They're going to keep the show true to the video game.
I will say, if you haven't watched it, you should.
I've heard it was good.
Yeah,
I mean,
great.
a lot of
Pedro
people are talking
Pascal.
about
I mean, anything he does is gold.
I thought it was This Is Us, which I tried to watch. I thought it was the same thing, but it's completely different.
Yeah,
This Is Us was the one with what's her name?
Sterling K. Brown. Isn't he in that?
I don't know. She's really big girl. Was in it. It's great. I mean, you cry your face off.
Yeah,
you couldn't even get through it.
Yeah.
And what's the girl's name? The mom. She played the mom.
Mandy
Moore. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mandy Moore. It was a great show, but we stopped watching after like 6 or 8 episodes because, dude, you would just cry your face off.
You start looking around. You're like, this ain't us.
I don't want this to be
we
us.
don't care about each other nearly as much as these motherfuckers. This is not us.
Dude, it was so good, though.
Nor do we want it to be.
Jelly Roll revealed what he eats in a day. You know, he's lost
everything.
Over
a cow.
I know.
No, he's lost over
the donkey.
Half a cow.
The donkey. He ate the donkey.
He's lost over 100 pounds. This is his personal chef breaking down how he makes all his healthy meals taste so delicious.
Favorite Waffle House bowl, healthy rendition. I'm talking about, baby. We're making our own hash browns. We made these hash browns, drain it, and we're cooking with some Wagyu beef tallow, chicken sausage, bell peppers, bone broth, packed with protein. Now we're gonna air fry our potatoes, flip them, and mix them in the sauerkraut now.
This all started because I loved Waffle House. Mario's figured out a way to make them not only taste good, but good for my tummy.
Favorite snack, peanut butter dough cookie bite. Once
protein poutine.
Dairy-free version with cashew cheese curds. See, it's almost
unreal.
Cheese-like. Chicken thigh, pressure cooked.
It's a protein poutine.
Yes.
Oh my
God. Like okay.
I wish I could afford that.
Yeah, just walk it all back because what he said was, "I love Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need somebody to cook me healthy Waffle House."
Yeah.
Like, and when you got that kind of money,
I know
you can go and make somebody make you healthy waffles.
But isn't that sad that you have to have that kind of money to eat healthy in this country? You have to have Jelly Roll money. Otherwise, you're eating processed bullshit. It's sad. It's sad. I mean, good for him that he's able to do that. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to have someone healthy. Healthy is expensive. Healthy takes a long time to cook. Healthy is healthy is hard.
Like these stories, I feel would have more punch if I hear, "Hey, these are the meals that I make." Right? These are the things, like average everyday people who have to figure out a way to do it, who don't have access to a private chef and who don't have to worry about whether or not they can afford to walk into Whole Foods or Trader Joe's and grab something organic from Tanzania and cook it. Like regular folks, just regular people going, okay, this is a banana, here's some carrots, this is some shit I do, blah, blah, blah. I don't need this. I don't need your.
Well, the other problem is too, is even if you do one of those meal services, I mean,
it's too expensive.
It's too expensive. It's too expensive. And it's
like, I can lose weight too if I can't afford to eat 3 meals.
Right.
Well, and the other problem is too, in the US, there's like 150 ingredients that are, I'm sorry, in the other countries, there's like 150 ingredients or so. I don't know, it's a couple hundred, but that you can use for food for people to ingest. In America, there's like 13,000.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like microplasties and all the bullshit. We put it all in Americans' food. We're fine. Fucking annoying. Jerry Hollowell says the Spice Girls will do something together in the near future. Linkin Park is having problems selling tickets. Man,
I heard they were coming out with a new album, though.
Yeah, they had to downsize their Dodger Stadium show in September to the much smaller Intuit Dome. They're also offering $40 tickets to all their U.S. shows. But yeah, they're
people
coming
don't
back.
seem to be too into
it. Apparently not.
I feel like that's a band that should have just stayed.
Really? One thing.
They lost
I
Chester,
don't know
man.
why. Who's Chester?
The
lead singer.
Oh. Yeah, it's hard to keep a band when you lose. Well, I'll look at Queen though. They do the kid from American Idol, Adam Lambert, and they're killing it.
Chester's really one of a kind, though. man.
Really?
Yeah.
But so, really? And the dude from Queen wasn't?
Yeah.
No, it's not that he wasn't. It's just that there's
I
so
can't,
many.
believe you, I can't believe you just said that out loud.
No, let me finish
Musician
my
guy.
thought here. Think about all the people who can impersonate him, and now compare that to all the people who impersonate Chester Bennington. Like it's not really a thing. So
Because there's really no need to impersonate Chester Bennington.
Well, if you're going to bring Linkin Park, his band, back, you want somebody who at least sounds like him. You want it to sound like it used to.
Did he have a nickname? Because
No.
I mean, how do you
They
make,
just called him
how do you-
Chester.
The
how do you make
molester.
that- How do you make that? How do you make that band successful when you're of an angry rock group, Chester Bennington?
The third.
You know, he did his thing.
Esquire.
Yeah. Chester Bennington, come over here and tell us how angry you are.
Oh my God.
I'm crawling in my skin, grandmother. Crawling in my skin.
You should put that on parchment.
My pony isn't ready yet. I'm crawling in my skin.
Now I'm numb.
You see, there's a
See, that's the title of one of his songs. If you're a fan,
what group was that again?
Linkin Park.
But did you see Limp Bizkit? His kid is doing music or something. He's on TikTok. He's pretty good. He's like an angry white rapper.
Of course he is. And now,
why is he angry?
I don't know. Right? I don't know.
I would think they would come more from Fred Durst, whose biscuit is probably limp.
The girl, by the way, they said
by now.
Yes.
Well, until he gets his hymns.
Yep.
Oh my God. Don't
Are
forget
you
about
tired of
Gucci.
not having sex for hours? This delays your ejaculation.
I did get a text that says the girl who replaced Chester Bennington sucks ass.
Yeah, that's
which is
another
probably
thing.
why she got into the band.
Which is probably why they're not selling tickets.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
exactly what it is. It's not that she's a woman. It's just that's a lot to follow. Like, that's,
Why would you say that? But as soon as you say it's
because
not
I already
she's a
know
woman-
that there's people saying it's because she's a woman.
God, you're such a sexist asshole.
No, I was getting ahead of that.
Of your sexist ass holiness.
Right?
I'm just saying it's already a lot of.
I can't believe you rode the whip on
my
sexism.
God. I'm just saying.
Hold on, let me get out.
It's
and walk
already
next
big
to it.
shoes to fill, and then she didn't do a good job, so now everybody's hating on her.
Chelsea Bennington.
is that who it is?
That's not her name.
Chelsea Bennington. All right, that is. Oh, by the way, here we go. Here's this one. I got to give you this one. Drew Barrymore, who I like. Drew Barrymore, she's fine.
No, you
I
don't.
don't like the show.
Nobody likes Drew Barrymore.
I like Drew
That is
Barrymore.
not. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
She's
No,
weird.
you
She's
don't.
weird on the show.
She's weird everywhere.
She is exactly who she is in front of that camera, and nobody likes that patchouli, no shoe wearing. No one. Close talker.
Okay, here you go. Here you go. On her show yesterday, Drew was discussing a recent poll that said more than half of Americans get turned on watching their partner do household chores.
Agreed.
And Drew's sidekick, Ross Matthews, said, quote, "There's a reason Mr. Clean is hot, okay?" But Drew wasn't feeling it. She said, quote, "I have wondered why they have fetished Mr. Clean. It's like he's pumped and ready for action, and I feel uncomfortable when I see him because he's so sexual. She added, there are commercials where he's, quote, mopping with a real swagger.
Yeah, he mops and he shakes his ass.
I don't know.
I like it.
So Mr. Clean can't do it, but if it's okay if a girl does it on the YouTubes or on the TikToks, that's okay.
Man, I got someone that wrote me a 4-paragraph email on why they disliked Linkin Park.
TLDR.
You should just delete it. Who cares?
What do you mean? Should I read it all?
No.
Okay. People dislike or Linkin Park often boils down to a few common gripes, though it varies depending on who you ask.
This is AI.
Some can't stand the. I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. It just sounds like it.
It does sound like an AI thing. All right. There you go. That is Steve Sleaze.
All right. This is my favorite part of the day.
Shut up.
All right. From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Right now, we are looking at traffic, and we still got slow traffic on US 24 between Fallen Timbers Lane and I-475. And let's see here. We got construction work over on Arlington Avenue still going on because of the sinkhole and the broken sewer line. So caution's advised if you are in that area. And you pay what we pay when you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo. You get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for. We'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. Learn more. Visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It is now 30 outside. We're going to have sunny skies throughout the day with a high of 42. And then it's going to come down to a low of saying 30 now. Later on tonight. So low of 30. And Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. For convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I just got a follow-up text to the Linkin Park debate. And it said AI for the win. Good call, Steven.
I knew it. I knew it.
I got to say, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You know, State Line, they just posted on their Facebook page that they want to take a moment to thank you for all your continued support. Their response to their videos about them being in Myers now has been viewed over 11,000 times in under 48 hours. They said, thank you. It may appear to get lost among the preparation for their initial shipment to Meyer, but they are aware how big of a step this is for them, and they're beyond thrilled and say it's another mile marker on the road that they've been traveling for a few years now, and it's a big one. So thank you guys so much. Let's get sauced. Thank you, State Line Sauce. You guys have done such a good job in building your brand for sure.
And don't forget, guys, Holy Grail Wellness is coming after your health. They want to make you better. They want to make you feel better. They want to make you look better. Right now, they are running a special on IV drips. Right now, you can go to www.thestabbingnurse.com, or you can call at 419-388-7760 to set up a consult. They will come to you with the fluids, vitamins, minerals, whatever it is that you need to get over the hump. Right now, they've got any 2 vitamin drops for $150 with add-ons for $20 each. And did I mention that they can do parties? That's right. Make sure to ask Holy Grail about their party services. Once again, go to www.thestabbingnurse.com or call at 419-388-7760. Let Holy Grail Wellness help you today.
We've all heard about it, the Japanese head spot, and it is currently available at Skinology. This ultimate scalp facial will dissolve your stress as they lavish your scalp. They include a scalp analysis, a detox treatment, a deep conditioning treatment, a hair mask, and a scalp massage. Spoil yourself with a rejuvenating treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and renewed. After all, your scalp deserves some pampering too. To book your appointment, go to Skinology.com.
I got to tell my friends over at Regan Insurance, they've been protecting Toledo families since 1967. If you want to request a quote, all you got to do is give them a call. And the great thing is, if they save you money, you can switch. And if they don't save you money, stay where you're at. But there's no downside. It's free quote. to find out if they can help you save money on your insurance, because they deal with all the insurance companies. So they'll shop it around for you, make sure you get the best deal, make sure you have the best coverage for you, and just kind of an insurance checkup. If you want to see what they have to offer, go to Regan Insurance online, REGANINS.com, REGANINS.com. Give Regan Insurance a call today.
Shopping for a new pet can be so exhausting. Constant phone calls, visits to pet shops, shelters, and breeders simplify your pet buying experience with Express Pets. Just locate an Express Pets kiosk near you. Find your favorite pet and swipe any major credit card. Within seconds, your Express Pets pet will drop out of the delivery window and into your heart. Choose from dogs weighing less than 20 pounds, house cats, gerbils, parakeets, goldfish. If you can think of a pet, we probably have it boxed up and sedated right now at Express Pets. With over 1,200 Express Pets kiosks in the United States, they're easy to find. And don't worry, all Express Pets kiosks are checked weekly to ensure pet safety and freshness. Plus, in the event that your Express Pets pet isn't 100% healthy, just return it to the kiosk shredder and take home any other pet of your choice. And for exotic pets, make sure to check out Express Pets Plus, the bright yellow kiosk filled with lemurs, pythons, parrots, and more. Express Pets and Express Pets Plus, your neighborhood pet store in a box.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, Stephen B. Hardy. Thank you guys so much for listening. We do appreciate it. We know we got some new listeners out there. Thank you so much. Please make sure if you're listening that you hit like, or you hit, they call it smashing the screen. If you hit like or hit a heart, or maybe do a share for us would be even great. Tell your friends about us. We'd appreciate that as well. All your support means so much, the world to us. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. All right, let's get into the inbox issue for today. You guys like to send us issues that you might be having in your own life, and let us kind of have at it for you. It says, hey guys, my boyfriend of 6 months likes to watch me when I sleep.
Okay.
Why is it? Colleen does that. She watches me when I sleep. I'm like, what are you doing?
She's planning. This is what she's doing. That is plotting. That is crazy.
Oh man.
Here she comes.
I don't know what you said, but you said my name 3 times.
She didn't even know what I said. She just appears. She hears her name anywhere in the house.
So what'd you say?
I said, you like to stare at me when I sleep.
Because you're cute.
There's times I wake up and she's just staring at me. I'm like, dude,
get the fuck out of here. No, we sleeping in separate rooms.
Here's the thing is, it is my motivation to not unalive him, because I have opportunity while he's extremely vulnerable. And I'm like, but I would actually miss him a little bit.
See? Aw.
I don't know if that's a moment.
I think it is for them.
Kind of
I think it is for them.
It is for them.
You know, I mean,
That's
I
cute.
could totally take a garden hose from the tailpipe of the car up to a CPAP machine, and then he's the only one that miraculously has carbon monoxide poisoning.
But you don't do it because you love me.
Exactly.
You'd miss me.
Probably thought of that while you were sleeping.
Staring at me.
As a matter of fact, actually, I got that from my child, which is even more demented.
This is a great family here.
Loving.
I love it.
Loving. Okay, it says my boyfriend likes just like Colleen, my boyfriend likes to watch me when I sleep. Sometimes he's sitting up in bed. Other times he's standing in the corner.
What?
She said it weirds me out.
I think he's sleepwalking.
He's not sleepwalking. He's murdering.
In the corner? What?
They said that it weirds her out. When I ask him why he's doing it, he says it's because you look beautiful when you sleep.
Weird.
I told him to stop. He thought what he was doing was sweet and not creepy, but he told me he would stop doing it. And then caught him again doing it last night. Is this enough to break up with somebody over?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to like get that bad. You could literally break up with anybody for any reason.
What do you mean?
Like she doesn't have to wait until he tries to kill her. She can just get away before it gets to that.
Well, he hasn't done anything because he's staring at her. You think he wants to kill her? I mean, that's weird. That's a big leap.
I mean, that's like, have you guys ever
obsession.
seen Twilight? That's what he did. He watched her sleep, and it was so
In what?
romantic.
In what?
In Twilight,
Really?
with the vampire,
Yeah.
Saga. He would sit and watch her sleep, and everybody said, "Oh, how romantic!"
Yeah.
He's watching her.
Because he was a vampire.
You would watch your food just sleep.
Yeah.
It's
I gotta guard
weird.
I gotta guard my blood bag.
I don't like anybody looking at me too long. It's weird.
Yeah, if you caught him, I mean, can you imagine?
It's just weird.
By the way, I did get a text in 419-345-3375. I like to watch Kelly when she sleeps. Can you please tell her to stop closing the curtains?
Or else he's gonna have to come inside.
Was that AI too?
No, that definitely wasn't AI.
That was not AI.
No, that's very specific. It's not AI.
Mrs. Lance, you gotta stop closing your curtains.
Oh my gosh! So I was. This is so funny.
Oh my God!
The
If
other
this triggers
day.
something.
Yes. So my Okay, so my neighbor in the back, because I don't have windows, or I don't have curtains, and they can see they can watch TV if they want in my house. And the other day, like this has happened a couple times. He's like 8 or 10, and I don't know. I was all by myself, and the music
got out
was
of hand.
on,
Slow it
and I
down.
was starting to dance, and I was just dancing to the music, and I look up, and he's watching me, and then he starts dancing, and then he points to me. We had a dance off.
What?
It was so funny.
Did you have clothes on?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
clothes
okay.
on. But I would.
That's where my brain went too.
Yeah, I was dancing, and then I would point to him, and then he would do a little dance and point to me.
You don't find it weird that he's watching you through the window?
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a grown man though trying to do a dance off,
And then
he's
he's
going
like-
to jail.
Do you think it's the first time though? Like, doesn't that weird you out now?
No.
Well,
It's not the first time.
What can he see? Yeah, I know. What can he see? Like just the living room or
Family room and probably kitchen and like probably into my
you
living room.
And you have no curtains on the back windows. So
I have no curtains in any
Have
of
you
my
ever
windows.
gone into that part of the house naked?
All the time?
You're a naked house walker.
Kelly,
with no curtains.
Yeah, what are you
No
doing?
curtains.
With an 8-year-old staring at
When
you.
are you walking by these windows?
It's all the time. It's in the morning, like when I
Okay,
get
what
ready.
time usually?
When I'm getting ready to come
exactly.
here.
Like, what time are you waking up?
But I usually run, so it's just.
So things are jiggling.
I usually go fast.
You guys.
Nobody can see.
I heard that Mrs. Lance walks around her house naked with no curtains.
Just to the laundry room. I just run to the laundry room.
Tell me I'm dead, because this must be heaven.
Kelly.
No one can see. No one's up at that hour.
Oh, there are a couple boys up.
Okay, Kelly, you don't. Let me ask you this. And I'm being
It's
serious.
a bus stop right outside in the
No,
morning.
I'm being
You know
serious.
how many boys are late for school?
Stop it.
I'm being serious, Kelly. You don't think that a boy with his hormones raging knows that has
It's gonna get up at 5:36 in the morning
to watch you
Fuck yes.
naked?
to watch me
Yes.
freak to the laundry room. No.
Yes.
Yep.
I do not think that's.
Oh.
Well, you're not a boy.
Yeah, you're not a boy.
I
My,
don't, yeah, I
my
don't think no
daily
one's ever
fix
even
of crack
seen
of
it.
ass.
Matter of fact, I got a text in from a lady, or a message in from a lady who I work with. She said, "Sorry, I was MIA. I had a very rough weekend." And she's got a 12-year-old, 11 or 12-year-old. And she showed me his search history she found on his computer, and it devastated her. It says, has been hotel sex,
Big booty Latinos.
anime comic sex, poopy playtime character sex, the Owl House character sex, a series of unfortunate events character set,
What?
Wicked the longest GIF sex. GIF.
Sa-sa!
Tell me you're old when you're not old.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me you're old without saying you're old. Oh my gosh.
GIF.
Yeah.
Minecraft gift sex. Star Wars character sex.
Well, this child's ruined.
Puss in Boots character sex.
No,
12.
not Puss in Boots.
Yes,
Actually, that's the one I would be surprised if I didn't see it.
That's true. He is Puss in
It's
Boots.
literally in boots.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I am Puss in Boots.
So if you don't think that was good, so if you don't think you don't think that
I do not think. Nobody is up at that hour. No.
Okay.
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 Well, I mean, what about the guy that was like going into their homes and like touching himself and taking pictures on their phones? There's people up, Kelly. You need to be careful.
That was weird.
I know the way he said it.
I know.
There's people up, Kelly.
I have a couple text
I'm
messages.
just trying to be helpful, all right? She's got no curtains in her house.
I've got some text messages. This is Chris Hansen. Kelly, why do you have wine, condoms, and some honey buns?
Oh my god!
Sit down.
Oh my gosh.
Just have a seat.
Another one said Ohio is an at-will state. She doesn't need a reason to break up.
That's true.
Someone said Kelly might have started a new TikTok trend dance-offs with your neighbors.
Yeah.
Where you like dancing, then you point the neighbor, then they dance.
Yeah,
That
that's
actually
so
would be
cute.
cool.
Man, let me just tell you, you're a parent, right? And you see your kid doing a dance off with a adult woman in the house. Like, are you like, oh my god, that's cute? Or are you like, what the fuck is going on out here?
Well, it wasn't dancing sexy or anything. It was just like a,
A little bit of both. I
just a
would
little
say.
wiggle.
Just a little wiggle.
Just a little.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
All right, back to
Bum,
the
bum, 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 bum. No.
wiggle wiggle. It's a good song. All right, back to this woman.
Oh,
and
God.
then she says her boyfriend is watching her sleep when she's when she wakes up. He's staring at her. He's sitting in the corner and watch her. He said he wouldn't do it. He caught her again last night. She is breaking up too extreme. Demetrius,
No,
not too extreme.
not too extreme.
Kelly,
It's a little weird. It's just weird.
Steven?
I think it's kind of weird coming from me too. That's like, I want to know, like, is he just like looking at her and then she falls asleep? He's like, all right, I'm going to bed, or is he just like dead staring at her all night?
In a
And
corner,
does he
standing
sleep?
in a corner.
Yeah, that's weird. Why? Can we interview him? I want to get him on and ask
text her.
why the corner.
Do you know what it is? He spends all day just listening to her.
He's like, she's so
And then-
peaceful
and
at
like
night.
when she goes to sleep, she's finally fucking quiet.
And right now I'm hearing wah 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 wah.
And he can't believe it. He's just staring there in disbelief. He's like, clearly her silence button works. She just refuses to fucking push it when she's awake.
Oh my god!
I have to go stand in a corner.
I gotta stand in the corner and look at this. This is crazy,
dude. I gotta tell you. So Colleen likes to talk. She loves to talk, and her aunt is in the hospital. Like she's been there since Friday. So
is she
Colleen,
talking? Is her aunt like pulling her shit out? Just like, fucking Lord, take
the
me.
help button. Nurse.
She's closing her tubes up.
You said her name 3 times.
Precisely. That's all I heard. Don't even know what you're talking about.
Came around the corner. You just see Demetrius' face. Oh my god!
So what were we talking about before?
So her aunt's in the hospital, and she said one time she talked so much her aunt tried to use the remote on her.
Okay, but
She's got to fucking fake a code blue.
you have to understand how our family is. We literally pick a person that day and we roast them the entirety. So like, okay, day one, cool me, whatever. Well, then the next day it was my cousin Brittany. Then the next day it's Kaylee.
Right,
so I think it's Ashley's turn.
All right. I get a text in, by the way. This is the parents to little Johnny in the backyard by Kelly. Says, thanks to you, he no longer has clean socks. He's been wearing flip-flops for weeks.
Don't check his history.
Another text says, look at her life, and then send me a picture.
Oh my god.
Stop.
All right. Someone said, I love Colleen. All right. There
Hi,
you go.
bestie.
We all think it's weird. Yeah, but can she break up with him over that?
Yeah.
That's break upable?
She could break up with him
It's
for
only been
whatever.
6 months. Weird.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we say go ahead. It's breaking up is okay.
Does
if
he
he's
need an
staring at you.
intervention?
Maybe. I'll text her and let her know if she needs an intervention. Let us know.
That's what I want to know. Like, does she want to be with him and just want him to stop doing that, or does she want to like get away from him now?
I don't know. I'll text her and find out because that's a good. Those are good follow-ups. Good follow-ups. All right, that is your inbox issue for today.
What the fuck?
What?
Good follow-ups. Good follow-ups.
Here's your traffic and weather.
I gotta do it one more time. Okay, here we go.
One more time.
Here we go. From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Right now, we are still looking at construction work on Arlington Avenue. That is still got the sinkhole and broken sewer line in the area. Caution is advised. And road construction is reduced to, well, the roadway is reduced to 2 lanes over by I-475 between Salisbury Road, and that's for barrier wall work through early May. So try to avoid that area. And you pay what we pay when you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo. You get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for. We'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. Learn more. Visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today. And here is your Furniture Palace forecast. It is now 31 outside. It's going to be mostly sunny skies throughout the day, followed by a low of, the low keeps going up. So now it's 31 compared to 10 minutes ago. So there you go. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Such huge news, man. They've been working so hard since the pandemic. They launched their sauce company, Carrie and Craig, who are brother and sister. And they just got the word a week ago that they're going to be in Meijer stores in a month. So you're going to be able to catch them wherever you shop Meijer. Any one of your local Meijers, they'll be in there. State Line Sauce, you can get it. You can try it before then, though. It's easy. All you got to do is go to the farmers markets on Saturdays. They're there in Toledo. They're every Saturday morning. Or you can go to StatelineSauceCO.com, StatelineSauceCO.com, and get sauced.
Boom, boom, boom. And don't forget to go to www.thestabbyNurse.com. Those ladies at Holy Grail Wellness are doing their thing to make you as healthy as you can be. Fit is a fiddle is what they call it. Right now they're offering IV. I think so. Right?
Are they 80?
No, calm down, Sherlock Holmes.
I'm trying to do a great ad here.
Are you? Are you trying?
You ruined my mojo. You see the word that I used there?
Fit as a fiddle.
Fit as a fiddle is what they
I'm
call
in the
it.
shape of an oboe. I have the body and the constitution of a bassoon.
My ad has been ruined now. Go to www.thestabbyNurse.com or call it 419-388-7760. Right now, they do have IV drips available. You can get 2 vitamin drips for $150 with add-ons for $20 each. And did I mention that they can do parties? That's right. You want to have an IV party? We're not doing drugs. We're doing IVs. We have all our friends over. Let's get hooked up. Let's do some IVs. It's going to be great. Go to www.thestabbyNurse.com once again or call 419-388-7760.
People would be like, hey, man, come on over. We're doing some injecting.
Yeah.
I have
fluids.
Yeah, I have met my girlfriends and got IVs, like 5 of us.
See, it's a thing.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
it's common, man. Everybody
thing.
likes IV parties. You want to feel good.
All this time, these guys been trying to put liquid inside of you, and you doing it voluntarily.
Get it done by the professionals over at Holy Grail Wellness.
Oh, fun times, fun times. You guys are funny.
We've all heard about it, the Japanese head spot, and it is currently available at Skinology. This ultimate scalp facial will dissolve your stress as they lavish your scalp. They include a scalp analysis, a detox treatment, a deep conditioning treatment, a hair mask, and a scalp massage. Spoil yourself with a rejuvenating treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and renewed. After all, your scalp deserves some pampering too. To book your appointment, go to skinologyfacebar.com.
Got to tell my friends over at Regan Insurance, make sure you get a hold of Regan Insurance. They've been protecting families since 1967. You are going to love Regan Insurance and how they save you money. That's what they do. So get a hold of Regan Insurance. Go to reganins.com and find out how they can save you money today.
Shopping for a new pet can be so exhausting. Constant phone calls, visits to pet shops, shelters, and breeders. Simplify your pet buying experience with Express Pets. Just locate an Express Pets kiosk near you. Find your favorite pet and swipe any major credit card. Within seconds, your Express Pets pet will drop out of the delivery window and into your heart. Choose from dogs weighing less than 20 pounds, house cats, gerbils, parakeets, goldfish. If you can think of a pet, we probably have it boxed up and sedated right now at Express Pets. With over 1,200 Express Pets kiosks in the United States, they're easy to find. And don't worry, all Express Pets kiosks are checked weekly to ensure pet safety and freshness. Plus, in the event that your Express Pets pet isn't 100% healthy, just return it to the kiosk shredder and take home any other pet of your choice. And for exotic pets, make sure to check out Express Pets Plus, the bright yellow kiosk filled with lemurs, pythons, parrots, and more. Express Pets and Express Pets Plus, your neighborhood pet store in a box.
Express Pets, now available at Meijer.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio. I'm having a stroke. Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership to test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, Stephen B. Hardy. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you hit likes and thumbs ups and shares and do all that stuff to help us out with the algorithms. We would appreciate it. And congratulations to our new sponsor, Express Pets, as well. I did get a text in 419-345-3375. Has anyone else caught on to what I assume is an April Fool's joke with the Express Pets advertisement?
Lame.
You think everything's lame?
Lame.
My brain just went, this ad is really long. And what are they talking about?
Someone said your Express Pets April Fool's ad is hilarious. Yeah.
Is that your mom?
Kelly. Here you go,
Is that your mom?
No, it's someone that's not you. It's not a hater.
That's my special boy.
He wrote it all himself.
Everything he does is amazing.
Why is my mom a 12-year-old girl?
I
I don't understand. Someone else said snow flurries by early next week. What?
Yeah, baby.
Now we're fucking done with this, man. I can't do this anymore.
No, it's gonna get warm and then it's gonna be like catastrophic weather and then it gets cold.
I can't with this
But
weather.
then it'll be almost summer.
Health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, finance report for today. Americans spend 138 minutes every single day worrying. That's 60, 120, almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 38 minutes every day just worrying. Mine's way higher than that. Way higher.
I'm going to say that's it.
Right, bro? Jesus.
You gotta up those
How is
numbers.
this measurable?
Well, it says according to a new survey, that's a long time, 2 hours and 18 minutes. That's the length of a Star Wars movie. They're saying 10% of young adults dedicated worry time in their daily routines. So I don't know.
From 5 to 5:30, worry.
I can't miss that again.
5:30 to 6, joy.
What do you think the number one worry is?
Money.
Of course. Finances, followed by stuff like family, things you need to do, health, work, politics. It's funny. I saw something on Facebook today. Remember CNN Mikey, or an artist, is a local guy. He said, money does solve problems. I don't care what you all say.
It's true.
I agree, man. People say money doesn't buy happiness.
Bullshit. Broke people say that shit.
Yeah, because here's the thing: if money is the number one worry, and money,
and you have it,
And you what?
And you have it, you don't worry.
Right.
It's I just don't buy that. I mean, I think if you do have money, your worries do go away, or at least a lot. I mean, if 90% of my worry is money and I have money, 90% of my worry goes away.
Yeah,
Period.
right.
I mean, it's common sense.
Yeah, and the other 10% I'm worrying about, I hired somebody to worry about it for me.
Yep, dude,
I ain't worrying about
because think about it, how toxic social media is. That's one thing I would do if I was rich. I'd hire somebody to do it. Send me the stuff I need to know, and then just monitor my social media. And if I need to post something, here, post it for me.
No, you couldn't give that up. You
Bullshit.
couldn't give up the live with
Bullshit.
Andrew Z.
Oh,
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I'd still do it.
Everything's
At
breaking.
highlight, at following.
That's right.
I still do lives. I still do lives. But I'm just saying, I'm not reading the bullshit. I'm not scrolling. I'm not doing that.
You're gonna hire somebody to post your memes.
my GIFs.
At least you didn't pronounce it GIFs.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
There's a cute meme you put up.
A study has found that men have worse hearing than women.
See, ladies, it's not. We're not listening to you.
It's not our fault. It is not our fault, ladies. It really isn't.
Your ears are pointed the other way.
Yes.
Did you hear a word I just said?
Yeah, according to a new study, says that men absolutely do hear worse than women. That's they say that it's probably comes down to anatomy. They're saying they tested people's hearing in different countries around the world and found it's true everywhere. The average woman has a 2 decibel advantage, up to 6 decibels with some frequencies. Wow.
Yeah. Her and dogs.
Her and dogs.
What?
Someone, a guy just texted me, huh? Huh? What else? Nearly half of us know our dentist can see through our lies.
Oh yeah. I just went yesterday.
Did you floss your teeth every day? Every day. You meanwhile it looks like a murder scene, just blood pouring out everywhere.
Bro.
What were you gonna say?
I just don't like. That's like the only doctor I just feel like. Why are you brushing your teeth? Like when you're going there, he's gonna brush them. Like,
and he knows that you haven't flossed.
You ain't walking in with like a new mouth because you just put Sensodyne in it. Like,
yeah, but it's the breath though. I mean, you don't want him smelling your bad breath.
He got a mask on.
Isn't that what it's for?
What?
The mask?
Just
so they don't breathe.
I think it's so your juices don't get in their mouth. I think that's what the mask.
Well, what's his mouth doing so close to my mouth?
And what are you talking about? Juices?
What do you mean? You're down in there, and you're like she's. What do you mean? She's looking in your mouth, so she's close to looking in your mouth. And then if she flicks the
yikes,
the whatever the dental floss.
How long has it been since you've been to a dentist?
Right.
You're referring to tools as whatevers. It's like as she goes and tries to floss my meat chewers.
Flicks it in her face.
She takes the dental floss and she gets in there in your teeth, and you don't think that spray. I mean, look at your mirror. Look at your mirror. Does your mirror have floss spray on it?
Oh.
I'm very, very, very careful with my flossing.
And you wipe the mirror off.
I know.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying,
what is it?
Is it like you're wiping the mirror off because you've got
food
floss
particles
spray
and pimple juice all over your mirror? What is going on? It looks like a damn teen movie in this bitch.
So dumb. You guys are so. Kelly just loves to just be man. I don't know what happened with you two, but you love being opposite. Man, it's fucking annoying as fuck.
Well, I'm just saying, you say dumb things.
Someone said, remember those red pills to see if you brush your teeth?
Yeah, those were not fun.
Remember, it reminds me, what's even worse than the red pills is when the chlorine changes color in a pool when you pee.
That's not a real thing.
That is a real thing.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
It's not real.
Bullshit.
It's not real.
What are you talking about?
That is not real.
Yes, it is. I have a pool. Yes, it is.
See?
She's only saying that because she doesn't want people peeing in her pool. It's not real. It's not. She doesn't have.
Oh,
There is
yes, it
no
is.
such
There
thing
is such a
that
thing.
creates a cloud
Oh
around
my
you
God.
when you piss in.
it does.
No, it does not.
It
It
changes
is
the
not
color.
real. No, it does not.
Bullshit.
Stop doing this. That is not real.
Oh my
Do you know?
God. Where are the people at?
First, because let me just tell you, as somebody who put this theory to the test
Uh-huh.
when I was young, like, and you had to go, and they told you that lie. They told you that lie that if you pee in the pool, a big purple cloud will appear around you and it'll follow you throughout the.
Yes.
And so you
So
pee,
you peed?
you pee, and you pray to God that it's not real because you got to go real bad. And then as you let it go, there is no cloud, and you realize that you can never trust an adult because they lie.
Your producer Doug just sent me this. No, there's no way to visually or chemically detect if someone has urinated in a pool.
Thank you.
I thought that was a real thing.
No.
It is.
See, Kelly says
It is. It is in my pool.
Yeah. Because she jumps in and throws Kool-Aid packets on them.
And I know which person to throw it on, D.
Dude,
Right?
Just know if I'm in your pool, I peed in it.
Really?
Just know
Same.
you're not welcome.
You're not, no one's going to invite you to a pool party.
I'm totally kidding. I shit.
There you go.
Baby roof.
No chemical reaction. Myth debunked. Here's why. There isn't a specific chemical in pool water that reacts with urine to produce a visible change in color. The idea that a chemical turns urine blue or another color is a common myth, often used to scare children. Even if a chemical could react with urine, it would be difficult to isolate urine from other compounds in the water, leading to false positives. Oh, that would be the worst. If you didn't pee and it just starts turning colors, and you have to be like, it's not me.
Yeah, and they're like, whatever.
Sure. Look how upset you are. It's obviously.
It's a faulty test. This pool is broken.
Get dragged out of the water park.
I didn't pee.
It wasn't me.
Smell my hand.
Dude, I swear that is a lawsuit waiting to happen, is it not? Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. All right. That is the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, finance report for today. That is the show. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. You have a great day. Bye-bye.